Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dave from Crux Moto. We're going to show you today how to apply the lower tail lamp kit, which is going to cover this lower portion of the 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. This will work on that model and any newer model as well. This kit's a little bit different because we do have this step down area in the tail lamp. So first you're going to want to start by grabbing that gloss black pinstripe looking thing that came with your kit. And what we're gonna do is basically cover this, the step down area. So basically you're gonna have a tint section that comes to this point, a tint section that comes to this point. The black is just used as a border to break up those two sections. So if you start at the bottom, make sure you're getting coverage on both sections. Then with your opposite hand, you're gonna keep a little tension on the film. And then you could just run it right underneath this upper red portion. Down in this lower corner, it is a little bit hard to get that seated just because it almost comes to a complete 90. So I'm just using the squeegee to push that area down a little bit. Run the squeegee on it one more time, just make sure it's seated. And then we're gonna trim that excess film. So once that film is seated, now we have that border for the two sides of that quarter panel. So we're going to start with the inner. What you want to do is make sure you're over that piece that you just applied. And align it there. I'm going to keep tension on the film. Line at the bottom. And now I'm going to work the rest of the material down. Use a heat gun for the next step. I don't have a heat gun on me, so I'm gonna use a torch. Just go over the entire film, heat it again. Then in this corner, or I guess in the gap, we're gonna heat that and then push it in with the squeegee. So you have one out of the three pieces applied now. So we're going to move on. The next section is going to be the quarter panel cover, I guess, or front, if you will. On that one, what we're going to do is align at the front, bottom first. Making sure you have the coverage everywhere that you need. Keep it aligned at the bottom, tension on the film. Press the rest of the film down. Now we're gonna go over this with a little bit of heat. Roll this upper edge up. I wouldn't recommend the torch. You'd use a heat gun or a hair dryer, both on a low setting. But now we have that section applied. We move to the rear hatch section. Shift this camera over a little bit. So on the rear hatch, we're going to start in this side and then work out. So on this one, I'm actually going to line it off of the red portion. Keep a little tension on the film. This film is an air release film, as well as the initial pinstripe that I put on, so this is applied completely dry. Just using a squeegee to get up in there a little bit more. On this one, I'm a little bit low. You do get a crease in there, like I just did. You can pull it up and work it back down. So these taillights have a gloss black lower border, but you do want to make sure that you're lined at the top. And that's the finished product. This is the dark smoke film. So this is gonna be the darker of the two. As you can see in the top, we also have the chrome delete on the rear. We're still working on this vehicle, so it's gonna go on the side next. So make sure to check out our other videos. Again, this is the dark smoke air release. This is gonna be the darker of the two films. We have this available in a light smoke as well if you're not trying to completely black out the back of your Jeep. Make sure to check out our other videos. There's a link for this product in the video description below. And thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions.